And Nigel and Fittipaldi close together once again, but Mario almost a key factor in that one.
And that's exactly where we saw Mario have problems earlier. The same turn in and around where that cone is lying in the middle of the track.
Now, here comes Fittipaldi challenging inside of Nigel Mansell. They come through the corner side by side. Two great champions, and they're continuing fight. Boy, look at that run.
That's the best piece of driving we've seen all day long. Went through those turns side by side. You can see Mansell out there just raising up all the dust. He couldn't have had any traction. Hemo didn't think he'd make it, but he did. Mansell is quite a driver.
What kind of trust are we talking about between these two guys to be able to do that?
Well, there's a lot of trust. These two guys are, of course, two of the finest in the entire world, and they just trust each other.
He is a full 28 seconds out in front. But these two, Fittipaldi and Mansell, have really been at one another. They have constantly been going back and forth. They found a very good place. You saw it once over in the East Loop where they can get alongside one another, and they have both used it very effectively.
Yeah, it's only this time Hemo kind of said, hey, I'm going to get you a little harder this time and go completely by, because Mansell couldn't get back even with it.
So Fittipaldi now sits in second place. Nigel Mansell back to third. Stefan Johansson sits in fourth. Of course, they're dealing with some slower traffic. Olivier Briard right there, and he moves offline and lets Nigel Mansell resume his battle with Fittipaldi. Of course, there was that spectacular moment when Mario Andretti got off course, did a little half spin. Mansell and Fittipaldi split it and came around, and that put them back head to head. You can take a look at that situation again right now while these two continue to trace one another. Now keep an eye. Here they were heading down toward the East Loop. Now look at Fittipaldi. He moves inside. Mansell decides I'll stay outside. But unlike the last time they tried it, Fittipaldi squeaks right in there.
And just so everybody
Here
knows,
comes Mansell again as he charges with Fittipaldi. And Mansell gets past Fittipaldi. This battle for second is not going to quit. Now look at Fittipaldi. He cuts inside that cone, looks for a little straighter line onto the lakeside straight, and tries to get alongside Mansell. It's a right-hander ahead. He can't get him there, but he can set up perfectly for their run through the East Loop.
now that was obvious that Hemo didn't see that coming. Mansell snuck up on him. Not that that shouldn't be allowed. Hemo's too professional, but he did not see that coming. And there was some lap cars involved. So Mansell, being the smart guy that he is, saw the lap cars ahead. He went for it. There's Scott Brayton with obviously a blown engine right there. Remember we said that this race is going to take tolls. It's hot. It'll take tolls a lot of days. So there's two engines already blown, Paul.
And right here in the closing laps, now sitting just ahead of the battle for second place is the 11 car. That is Kevin Kogan in the Conseco car. But the two cars battling for second place are right there now mixing in traffic. Looked like Kogan came off the edge of the course as the leaders came past, or a second place battle came past. And Fittipaldi now puts his nose ahead, and he can't hold on to it. Kevin Kogan got back into the fight fairly quickly, though. Here's, again, Fittipaldi moves, and Mansell comes to the outside. Now Mansell diving unconventional line into the corner. He gets Fittipaldi, but take a look at Fittipaldi. He moves back outside.
Boy, you don't see these guys race any harder than that. They're really...
This is terrific. Look at this side by side. Whoa! Two world champions battling it out here in Cleveland. Fantastic.
That's the best you see right there, Sam. That's good racing.
Fight continues. Second place. Fittipaldi in second now. Mansell changing. Straight, heading for the first turn once again.
Well, if there's anything, look at that. Here comes Mansell again, and he passed him again. Now, if there's anything wrong with Mansell's right wrist, tell me where it shows up.
Well, 7 laps to go. There's no reason to hold back in any respect. This is a battle.
Each other 2 or 3 times a lap, Sam.
And it's a serious battle as far as the points championship is concerned. Mansell wanting to extend his lead over Fittipaldi. Fittipaldi very eager to cut it down.
So Mansell and Fittipaldi battle for second. As Paul Tracy runs at the front in the closing laps of this race. We'll be back after this message and a word from your ABC station.